understand your position here.
Huh? Nicole, what's wrong all of a sudden?
I was thinking about you and it just pissed me off. I thought I'd ask you something. What exactly do you think you're doing living in our house?
I live here because I'm married to Bob. This is our home together.
Our home? Don't make me laugh. You married Bob, moved in with us, and you're just freeloading off us. You think life is on easy mode, don't you?
No, that's not it at all.
But you think it's great that you can live without working, right? You and Mom are living the good life.
Linda does so much for us. She takes care of everyone.
Shut up! Anyway, you're just thinking about how to live an easy life. While I'm busting my ass at university, you're just sitting around doing nothing.
That's not true. I do make money through remote work.
Remote work? What kind of joke is that?
It's not a joke, Nicole. I do programming work online. It's legitimate employment.
Remote work is just being a lazy parasite. Don't act like you're actually earning money.
No, there's some misunderstanding here. Remote work comes in many forms, and lately, many people are making good money from it. The tech industry has shifted toward remote positions since the pandemic.
Bullshit! Remote work is just what losers who can't work properly in society end up doing. It's disgusting having someone like that in our house.
Nicole, that's really unfair. Many successful professionals work remotely now. I have steady clients and consistent income.
Stop making excuses. You're probably making pocket change at best. Real professionals work in offices with real companies.
I understand you might not be familiar with how remote work functions, but it's become a major part of the modern economy.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. The point is, you're leeching off our family. Stop leeching off our family and get out now!
I'm not leeching. I'm properly supporting the household finances.
Don't lie to me. I got to a prestigious university. I'm not like some middle school dropout idiot like you.
Well, it's true I only finished middle school, but you don't have to say it like that. I wanted to go to high school too.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor you. Maybe if you hadn't been such a failure, you could have continued your education like a normal person.
Nicole, you don't understand the circumstances I was in. Not everyone has the same opportunities.
Stop making excuses. You're just too stupid to even attend high school properly. It's unforgivable that trash like you is living comfortably in our house.
I may not have formal education, but I've worked hard to develop my skills. Programming requires constant learning and problem solving.
Programming? You probably just copy and paste code from the internet. That's not real work.
That's not how it works at all. I create custom applications and websites for clients. Each project requires understanding their specific needs and building solutions from scratch.
Whatever. I don't know why Mom and Bob are spoiling you. People are creatures that get more and more demanding when you spoil them. You're the perfect example of that.
That's not true at all. I'm grateful for everything Bob and Linda have done for me.
Grateful? If you were really grateful, you'd find a real job and stop being a burden on everyone.
I do have a real job, Nicole. Just because it's not in an office doesn't make it less legitimate.
Ugh, whatever. Just get out of this house already. This house should only have us blood-related family members living here.
No! This house is my only safe haven. I absolutely refuse to leave.
Safe haven? What are you, some kind of refugee? This isn't a charity shelter.
Nicole, what don't you like about me specifically? I'm earning money properly, and I do various household chores too. If there's something you don't like, I'll fix it, so please tell me.
That's impossible. I hate your very existence.
But why? We're family now. Can't we try to get along?
Family? You're not my family. You're just some random person who married my brother.
I know I'm not blood related, but I hoped we could build a sisterly relationship over time.
Never gonna happen. You're stupid, but you got Bob to like you with just your charm, and it really pisses me off.
I didn't use charm to manipulate anyone. Bob and I genuinely care about each other.
Please, you probably saw him as a meal ticket and latched on. Besides, Bob is the one paying rent for this house. Bob is supporting us as the breadwinner of this family.
Bob works very hard, that's true.
Bob is even paying for my university tuition. Bob is already at his limit just supporting us. There's no room to house a parasite like you.
I understand that university is expensive. Your education is important.
Finally, something we can agree on. My education is incredibly important, which is why resources shouldn't be wasted on deadweight like you.
I'm not dead weight, Nicole. I contribute to this household in ways you might not realize.
Like what? Sitting at a computer pretending to work? So get out already. If I come home and you're still here, I'll use force.
You can't just threaten me like that. This is Bob's decision too.
Bob will side with me once he realizes how much of a burden you are. Blood is thicker than water.
Bob, are you free right now?
Yeah, I'm almost home. What's up? Do you need me to buy something?
No, that's not it. Actually, Nicole told me to leave.
Huh? Nicole did? Why?
It seems like she doesn't like me. She thinks I'm unemployed and leeching off you all.
What? That's completely wrong. She doesn't understand your work situation at all.
Yeah, but Nicole doesn't seem to recognize remote work as real work.
Why? It's actually the opposite. You contribute more to this household than she realizes.
I tried to explain, but she wouldn't listen. She kept calling me a parasite and saying I'm just freeloading.
That idiot. Ever since she started at that university, she's been influenced badly. She was saying something about developing some kind of elitist consciousness.
I see. So that's what it was. I was wondering why she's been so harsh lately.
Has she been treating you badly for a while now? You should have told me sooner.
I didn't want to cause problems between you and your sister. I hoped things would improve on their own.
Maya, you don't have to suffer in silence. We're married. Your problems are my problems.
I know, but she's your family. I didn't want to put you in a difficult position.
You're my family too. In fact, you're my chosen family, which makes our bond even more special.
Thank you, Bob. That means everything to me.
I'll talk to her. I'll explain how much you contribute to our household.
Actually, wait. I don't think you need to mention that. Nicole is just misunderstanding things.
But she needs to understand the truth. She can't treat you like this based on false assumptions.
I understand your frustration, but maybe we can handle this differently.
I should tell her how hard you work for our family. She has no idea about the late nights you spend coding or the difficult clients you deal with.
It's okay. I don't need her to know. I'm just repaying the debt for being saved. If it weren't for you and Linda, I don't know what would have happened to me.
You're not repaying a debt, Maya. You're building a life with us because we love you.
I know you see it that way, but I still feel grateful every day for the chance you gave me.
I appreciate that you think that way, but what about Nicole's behavior? We can't let her continue treating you like this.
I want to try talking to her one more time. Maybe if I approach it differently, I can help her understand.
I see. Will you be okay? She seemed pretty hostile from what you've told me.
Yeah, but there's something that's been bothering me, so I think we need to talk about what happens next.
Something bothering you? What is it?
Yeah, can you listen just for a bit? It's about the bigger picture of our living situation.
Of course. Take your time. I'm here to listen.
Nicole, can I talk to you for a moment?
What, are you done packing?
No, I have no intention of leaving.
Huh? You're planning to stay here no matter what? Even after I made it clear you're not welcome?
That's right. If possible, I want to stay with Linda and my husband forever.
Are you kidding me? How greedy can you be?
It's not that I want to be with them for money. Being with them makes me happy, and I was hoping I could have that kind of relationship with you too. It might be presumptuous of me to say that when I'm just living here, but I genuinely care about all of you.
Yeah, it is presumptuous, and it's impossible anyway.
Why is it impossible for you to live with me? Is it because I only finished middle school? If that's the case, I'm thinking of studying now and going to college. Maybe we could even study together sometimes.
Huh? That would cost even more money! Don't use any more of our money! Bob's earnings are all for me to use. There's no extra money for your little fantasy college plans.
Listen, Nicole, your brother's salary isn't there just to send you to university. It should be used for the family, and of course, that includes Bob himself.
Why not? I won't allow Bob's salary to be used for anything other than me.
But you're already getting your tuition paid for. What more do you want?
It's not just about tuition. There are other expenses associated with maintaining my position at university.
What kind of expenses?
My university has many people from distinguished families. Socializing with those people and building connections is important. That requires various social expenses. Designer clothes, expensive dinners, club memberships. That's how you build relationships with influential people.
So that's why you suddenly told me to leave? To free up money for your social expenses?
Partly, yes, but also because I can't stand having you around.
And while we're at it, can you take Mom with you? Why? Linda's your mother. She's taken care of you your entire life.
She doesn't work or earn money either, so it's the same whether she's here or not. If she's gone, it'll save that much money.
Listen, it's wrong to talk about your own mother like that. She's devoted her life to raising you and Bob.
And I'm grateful for that, but now I need to focus on my future. Sentiment doesn't pay for networking events.
How can you be so cold about your own family?
I'll do whatever it takes to get ahead. Conversely, I'll eliminate anyone who becomes a hindrance.
So you just need Bob and his income?
For now, yes. He's the only one bringing in substantial money to support my goals.
What about after you graduate? Will you still expect him to support your career ambitions?
Once I get a job at a major corporation, I'll cut Bob loose too. He's not suitable for my brilliant career.
Don't you have any gratitude? Do you know how much Bob has done for you?
That's only natural. I'm an excellent person, so it's normal for mediocre people to work hard for me. And how exactly should I show gratitude? By limiting my potential? By settling for less than I deserve?
So, that's your true nature.
So what? Are you going to do what I say? Are you finally going to leave?
I'll leave.
Ha! Finally you understand! Then pack up and get out as soon as possible! Hey, it's been 3 days since then. When are you actually going to leave? Don't tell me saying you'd leave was a lie.
No, I'm serious. It's sudden, so I can't find an apartment immediately. I think I'll be staying in hotels for a while, so I'm looking for a hotel right now.
Ha! Just get out already! Just having you here costs money. Every day you stay is money wasted on utilities and food.
Fine.
And I want you to divorce Bob, too.
Why should I divorce him? I'll accept leaving the house, but I don't want you interfering with my relationship with Bob, too.
Even if you leave the house, you'll probably try to extort money using your position as his wife. To prevent that, you need to get divorced.
If you want money that badly, just get a part-time job yourself.
Huh? Why should I do meaningless labor? I won't do any job that doesn't pay at least $100,000 a month.
Don't be stupid. There are hardly any jobs like that, especially for someone with no work experience. Well, anyway, I'm leaving the house, but I'm not getting divorced.
Whatever. I'll talk to Bob about it later. I'll convince him that divorcing you is the right choice.
You can try, but Bob makes his own decisions about his personal relationships.
We'll see about that. Just get out quickly. Hey, what did you do?
Huh? What are you talking about? I thought you said you never wanted contact ever again.
I'm calling because your fault has caused a terrible situation for us.
A terrible situation? What happened?
The management company just contacted me saying this month's rent hasn't been paid. They said we'll be forcibly evicted if we don't pay soon.
So, what does that have to do with me?
This has never happened before, but suddenly the rent stopped being paid after you left. Obviously, you stole the rent money before leaving.
Stole the rent money? That's a serious accusation.
What else could have happened? The timing is too convenient. Return it right now, or I'll call the police.
Go ahead, call the police or whatever you want.
You're okay with being arrested for theft?
No, I won't be arrested because I didn't steal anything.
What do you mean? Then explain why the rent suddenly stopped being paid.
Listen, the one who is paying your house rent wasn't Bob. It was me.
Huh? What are you talking about? That's impossible.
The rent stopped being paid after I left, right? Then isn't it normal to think that I was the one paying it?
But you said you only do worthless remote work. You said you barely make any money.
Depending on how you do it, you can earn good money with remote work. I do programming work and have decent clients and income. I make enough to comfortably cover the rent and your tuition, with money left over for savings.
What? Tuition too? You're lying!
That's right. I was the one paying for your university entrance fees and tuition.
But that was Bob. Bob told me he was proud to support my education.
Bob originally intended to do that, but when your enrollment was decided, his company went bankrupt.
Bankrupt? When did that happen? Nobody told me.
It happened right before your first semester started. Bob didn't want you to worry, so he kept it quiet. He managed to find work as a contract employee, but his income was reduced to less than half of what he was making before. So he couldn't pay for tuition and rent anymore. That's when I offered to pay instead.
Why would you do that? Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't think it was necessary to say anything extra. Bob promised he'd pay me back someday when he gets back on his feet.
Then pay it again! You can't just stop now! I'm in the middle of my sophomore year!
No way! I'm not living in that house anymore. You kicked me out, remember?
But I didn't know! If I had known you were paying for everything, I never would've... I need that money. I'll tell Bob if you won't pay.
Go ahead.
I'm being serious. Don't blame me if he hates you. Bob, this is terrible. We might get kicked out of the house.
Yeah, I know about the rent. It can't be helped since Maya is gone.
It's true that she was paying the rent?
That's right, your tuition too. But you're the one who kicked her out, so it can't be helped.
Do you know why I kicked her out?
Because you hated her. You made that very clear.
That's right. She was bullying me behind the scenes.
Ah, that's That's a lie and you know it.
It's true! She was jealous that I was going to university and having fun, so she was bullying me. I tried to endure it, but I just couldn't anymore, so I kicked her out.
Nicole, stop lying. Maya would never do something like that. That's completely against her character.
You don't know what she's really like. That's definitely it. She was acting good in front of you and Mom. She was telling me that she would do the same to you both. I just kicked her out of the house to protect the both of you. She was going to use the fact that she was paying the rent and my tuition as leverage to control us all. I did the right thing.
That's impossible. You're just making up excuses now.
Why won't you believe me? I'm your sister. Blood family should stick together.
Because Maya really was paying the tuition and rent for us. There was no ulterior motive in that. And Maya would never hurt anyone. She's one of the kindest people I know.
How can you say that? You barely know her compared to how long you've known me.
Maya was abused by her biological parents.
Huh? Abused? What does that have to do with anything?
That's right, both physically and mentally. That's why she was only allowed to go to school until middle school.
I didn't know that. But what does her past have to do with now?
I met Maya at a part-time job during college, and after we started dating, I learned about her situation. When we got married, I talked with Mom and decided to separate Maya from her parents. Since then, Maya cut ties with her parents and started living with us. Maya is still grateful for that every single day.
I had no idea that happened. Nobody ever told me about her background. That's why Maya knows pain better than anyone. There's no way Maya would hurt others after experiencing that herself. But...
No buts! She really thought of you as family too. That's why she willingly offered to pay your tuition and rent. So why did you kick Maya out like that? Maya was trying to get along with you somehow.
Bob, calm down and listen to me. Maybe we can fix this somehow.
No, it's impossible. I don't even want to talk to you anymore. I can't think of you as family anymore after how you treated Maya.
How can you say such a thing? We're blood relatives.
I've thought carefully about this for the past month and reached this conclusion. Nothing you say will change my mind. Ever since Maya told me what you said to her, I've been reconsidering what family really means.
Please, Bob, I made a mistake, but I can change.
Never contact me again.
Bob said that he doesn't think of me as family anymore.
I heard what happened from Bob. He never usually gets this angry. You must have really upset him.
So you're really not going to help us? You refuse to pay the rent and my tuition?
That's right. Of course not.
But you can't just abandon us. We're family. Are you really going to abandon my mom, the woman who protected you from your abusive parents? You're heartless.
Don't worry. Linda will be fine. I found a new apartment and Linda and Bob are moving there with me.
What? You can't do that.
Huh? Wasn't it you who asked me to take Linda with me? I thought you'd be grateful.
Well, I didn't mean it literally.
You said Linda was just another burden who didn't earn money, so I'm doing exactly what you wanted.
I was angry. I didn't mean those things. So what about me?
You won't be coming with us. After all, you're not family anymore.
What do you mean, I'm not family anymore?
I mean that Bob and Linda don't think of you as family anymore either.
Why? Why is everyone turning against me?
We can't deal with your selfishness anymore. We're fed up with it.
Selfishness? I was just trying to protect my future.
At the expense of everyone else's happiness and well-being.
But my education is important. My career prospects matter.
Your education is important, but not more important than treating people with basic human decency.
So I have to live alone from now on? How am I supposed to manage?
That's right. You wanted independence, didn't you?
I wanted Bob to support me, not to be completely on my own.
You can't have it both ways, Nicole. You can't treat people terribly and then expect them to take care of you.
Don't be ridiculous! You're all ganging up to harass me!
I don't mean it that way. This is your own fault.
My fault? I was just trying to maintain standards. I was trying to make something of myself.
By stepping on everyone else? By calling your own mother a burden?
I didn't mean those things about Mom. I was just frustrated.
Your frustration doesn't excuse your words or actions.
By the way, how much tuition have you paid up to now?
Through the first semester of sophomore year. You need to pay from the second semester onwards.
Fine, I just have to use scholarships and I'll be fine.
I'm sure someone as excellent as you claims to be can figure it out.
Yeah, I can make it work. And for daily living, if I get a part-time job, I can manage somehow.
That's the spirit. Welcome to the real world.
An acquaintance said they're making good money as a tutor.
Tutoring is good work. You'll finally understand what it means to earn money through your own efforts.
I'll probably make more than your stupid remote work anyway.
Good for you.
Yeah, whatever. I was planning to cut you two off when I got a job anyway. This just happened a little earlier.
I'm glad you're taking it so well.
Just promise me that you two will never get involved with me again.
Yes, of course. I'm happy to make that promise.
Anyway, I need to find an apartment or something right away.
Good luck with that. You'll have a lot to do. Studying, part-time work, cleaning, cooking, laundry.
I have to do all that myself?
That's right. Welcome to adult life.
Well, what about until now? Who was doing all of that?
Linda did everything for you, so you could focus on just studying and hanging out with friends. Didn't you notice?
Well, of course I noticed, but I just...
You thought it was natural because she's your mother and family should do that much for each other?
Yeah, because she's my mother. Isn't that what mothers do?
Right. Linda probably thought so too, but she's not your mother anymore, so she doesn't have to do it anymore.
Well, listen, I've never done housework or anything like that before.
That's not all. You'll need to file a change of address forms and update your address with various places. You'll also need to open bank accounts, set up utilities, arrange internet service. The paperwork will be a hassle.
I can't do all that suddenly. I don't know how any of that works.
You have to do it. You chose to be alone.
I didn't choose this. I just wanted Maya gone, not to lose everyone.
You can't pick and choose consequences, Nicole. Actions have results. You've been supported by many people all your life, but you just took it for granted without any gratitude.
I understand. Now I finally understand what everyone did for me. So please forgive me. Don't abandon me. I can't suddenly do all this, but I need help. I'm supposed to become an elite and lead people. If this continues, I won't even be able to go to university.
You are certainly excellent. You might become someone who leads others.
That's right!
So, this is a good opportunity, isn't it? If you're going to lead people, you should know about people's pain and struggles.
I don't want to know about struggle. I want to skip past it to success.
Otherwise, you'll just become a tyrannical person in power.
Tyrannical? I would be a benevolent leader. I would help people achieve excellence.
Based on what understanding? You've never faced real challenges or hardship.
I've worked hard in school. That's a challenge.
Academic work while someone else handles all your life responsibilities isn't the same as a real struggle. Please become someone who can empathize with others.
Stop joking! Don't abandon me! I'll do anything you want!
I don't want you to do anything for me. I want you to become a better person for yourself.
I can become better while still having your support.
You're the typical example of someone who became arrogant from being spoiled.
I'm not arrogant. I'm just confident in my abilities.
Confidence doesn't require putting others down or treating them as inferior. Please use this opportunity to straighten out your character.
My character is fine. It's everyone else who's too sensitive.
Well, I don't care what happens to you from here on.
Don't say that, please. I'll apologize to everyone. I'll change.
Actions speak louder than words, Nicole. Show us through your behavior, not your promises.
How can I show you if you're all cutting me off?
That's something you'll have to figure out on your own. Bob, are you almost at the new place?
Yeah, I'm on my way there with Mom now. By the way, how was your final conversation with Nicole?
Difficult, but necessary. I think I made my position clear.
I imagine she didn't take it well.
She was whining, so I blocked her number. No matter what excuses she makes, our feelings won't change.
I see. Well, it can't be helped. We gave her every opportunity to change.
That's right. You and Linda did everything you could. What happens from now on is up to that girl.
Yeah, that's true. We can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved.
And honestly, I'm relieved. The constant tension was exhausting.
I'm sorry you had to endure that for so long. I should have intervened sooner.
You couldn't have known how bad it was. I tried to handle it on my own.
From now on, promise me you'll tell me if anyone treats you poorly. We're a team.
I promise. No more suffering in silence.
Let's forget about her. Our new life starts today.
That's right. I'm really happy that I can live with you and Linda again without walking on eggshells.
Me too. You and Mom are precious family to me. Let's stay together forever.
Forever sounds perfect to me. I'm so excited about our new place. It feels like a fresh start for all of us.
Yeah, I am too. Nicole could have learned so much from your example if she'd been willing.
I just hope she finds her way eventually. For her own sake, not ours. Holding on to anger would only hurt me. I choose to focus on the family I have, not the one I lost.
That's one of the many reasons I love you.
After that, Nicole, who was kicked out of the house, apparently moved to an apartment near her university. She immediately looked for part-time work and somehow managed to continue attending university. However, going to school while working part-time was apparently very difficult, and to relieve that stress, she started spending extravagantly. She apparently tried to maintain her mental health by buying luxury brand items, but naturally, those expenses were painful and she became unable to pay her tuition. In the end, she dropped out of university and spent her days working part-time jobs while squandering money. She lived in constant fear of credit card debt, and now she's apparently frequently attending matchmaking parties, hoping to marry a rich man. Meanwhile, I started a new life with Bob and Linda, the three of us together. With the burden of tuition gone, our life became much easier, and we're saving the extra money for Linda's retirement. We said goodbye to one family member, but I was blessed with a new life in my belly. When I announced this, both Bob and Linda were overjoyed. I will never let my child experience the painful experiences I went through. I want to create a family where everyone's smiles never fade.